Hello world, hello guys, hello friend, hello brother, hello everybody. This message from the world to all of the world, whoever you are, this message is for you. So please be patient, have a focus or have attention. Focus here. A few minutes can take your life to a different place, can take you to better place, can change all of your life, upside, downside, 180 degree. In this video I'm gonna speaking in English because of my family member. Most of my friends from many countries or different countries, they speak different languages, but most of them they understand English, and they suggested to me to speak in English, not only in my mother language. And for my team member, old or new or future member, in this video we're gonna learn, in this video we're gonna know the most important skills they should teach us in the school but they don't. The most important skills or formula, and I'm gonna explain it so simply to can be a successful or for success in any field in life, generally in life. This is a message from the world to all of the world. In business, in trading, in deal, whatever you are, a doctor, engineering, teacher, the skills you can use it for seeking success or for success in life. So if you're seeking for success or you want to be a successful, you have to know that. So please have patience. So please patience and focus with me and listen to me well, not just only hearing me. So this message is for you, whoever you are, whatever you do. Let's go. Who are you to talking to? Who are you to speaking to us about success in life? Very good question. I like it. I will introduce myself in a few minutes later. Just let me tell you at first that in the school they don't teach us, and that's not my own opinion or my personal opinion. A lot of entrepreneurs and mentors in all of the world, they have said that. One of them is Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich and Poor Dad, the author of the book Rich and Poor Dad, if you know. He said that they don't teach us in the school any financial education. They don't teach us about money. And I believe in that. The real teacher who teaches you what he's practicing every day. So please focus with me. I'm gonna explain to you the most important skills to be a successful in life. And nobody explain it like that, because I believe that is life all connected to each other. All of the science, all of what we have learned is connected to each other. It's like a tree. All of it's for one source, related to one root, but different branches. So I love to mix, so I'm gonna to mix or remix in the blender all what I have learned, all what I know, and I'm gonna to give it to you in tips. By the way, this video is not just like other videos, a short tips, 5-10 tips to be a millionaire or to be the richest man in the world. I'm not a fan of that, because I believe in life you must have patience. That's okay for cooking recipe or something, but in fitness, even if you follow a quick tips like 3 to 5 minute videos, you have to follow long term. You have to be a patient, you have to understand it, you have to practice it 3, 6 months, 1 year. So you're not gonna to be rich or successful in life by just a few click, by just a quick click, or you click on button and a few seconds you're gonna to be rich. You're not gonna to have the best body if you're gonna follow the system or this regime, or you're not gonna to be a discipline. Does it make sense? So it's just a few minutes. You have to focus. All what I'm asking from you to be a patient. Have a patience, have attention and focus. Listen to me well. Grab a pen and note and write down. Observe it and think about it very good. Practice it and execute it, and then tell me your opinion. And I'm liberal mind and open mind. I will accept your opinion, whatever, with respect. That's what I love. I know these days we are in hurry and we love to watch short videos, and we are in hurry in a lot of things and stress. But believe me, to reach to your goal or to success or to reach to the top of mountain, you must have a patience. Don't judge in a lake or in a sea from the external surface. You have to dig in deep to know the secrets of it and to know all what it has. You don't drink from water without you know. So please don't judge in a lake or in a sea or enter in sea or ocean if you don't know to swim well or if you don't know it very good. So don't judge in something from outside, and that's a big mistake. All of us do it. Another big mistake, that's we are too much hurry. We must have patience. We must be patient. So I have decided that I'm gonna to return all of the story I have learned, or all of the story. So I have decided all of the story I have faced in the life, or I face now, or I face now, or I will face in future. I return it into a story for education to myself, to my sons, to family, to friend, to my team, to whoever you are, because I love to add value and I believe in adding value. And I believe even as a success in business, as we learned in business and marketing, you have to set the core values for your business or your company to be a successful, to be all of your team have the same vision, have the same value, like don't lie, like treat a client well, whatever is your own core values. So we must have a value and core values in life and principles for the success. Most of entrepreneurs or rich or successful people, they teach you some of the quick tips like be hustle, don't give up, blah blah blah, but then don't teach you the skills necessary or the skills you need it necessary to success or to reach your goal. They don't teach us that in the school. They don't teach us the most important skills we have to know. For my opinions right now, the school should be only online or e-learning to study mathematics or science or the subject. We can learn it online, but we have to attend the school for activity, sport, social activity, psychology, to understand each other, to understand how we treat with each other, because most of the problem we'll find it in the world because we don't know each other. We don't know to behave or to treat with each other well. So I decided in the place that I keep repeat that to my team of members or to my family every day or to my sons in future or to my friend or to everyone personally. So I'm gonna to mix it in some of videos, all of the values I love or my experience and very important skills and very important issue and very important messages in the place that I keep repeat it every day or every time for everyone. So I'm gonna record it and upload it online so everyone can watch it, even me, and you can review it again and you can repeat and repeat to understand more. So please please be focused with me. So who I am, I'm Mustafa, 37 years old. I have studied many fields. I have studied from 3 to 4 year medicine. I have studied computer science, engineer, trading, self-improve. I'm not the best, but I'm trying to do my best every day for improving. And I have studied marketing and business. I'm the founder and the CEO of digital entry agency, agency, Arabian Horse Agency for sale, owner of important export company, and partner in many or multi e-commerce business, and so on. I'm addicted of learning, and I believe the day you stop learning, the day you're gonna sign and stamp your ignorance diploma or certificate. We have to understand the message around us from the world and from these people who try to observe and think about every event happening. And believe or not, I'm from the people who has a vision or who can feel the future or who can feel event before it happened, such like the war is going on now. I felt it 2 years ago, and you can ask my friends or close friends and family. I can see some of things during my sleeping or when I'm wake up. I can feel the issue, I can feel the energy, because I believe in us as a human who are special. Do you believe in God or not? Of course we interact with all of the universe, everything affecting in us and we're affecting everything. Does it make sense? So let's go guys, digging deep and know what's the main principle skills we have to know to be a successful in life. Let's go. So guys, what's the main point of the success in the life? These main points can lead you for success or disaster. Yes, damage, as we'll see later in some of examples. So let me first to tell you that there are 5 types of people. People speaking according their education or based on their education, people speaking based on their knowledge, people speaking on their experience only, people speaking on education, knowledge, experience, people speaking because they love to talk or love talking. For show off, I have to show off to the group I stay with or in front of friend or girlfriend or family that I know everything. You have to know these 5 types of people. People speak again based. People speak on their education only. People speak on their background of education. People speak based on their knowledge only. People speak in their experience. People speak in totally education, experience, knowledge. People just love to talk, blah, blah, blah. Might you ask what the difference between education and knowledge? There is a very big difference. Education, what the material, solid material you study at the school, or you're a specialist, you are a doctor, a specialist in cardio. This is your education. You study anatomy, physiology, pathology, and so on. So this is the education. The knowledge is the mix, What I know about agriculture, this is a knowledge. What I know in IT, this is a knowledge, but I still doctor. What I know in math, what I know generally in different field or different or many info, this is called, with mixing with the education, this is what we can call it a knowledge. Experience is different, because experience is depending in your personal experience in life, about what you faced, about what you are facing right now, about your environment, about your traditional. All of this is your experience, and it can mix a little bit, or it can be confused a little bit with the experience and knowledge. But I'm not a specialist in that, but simply to know it differently between education and knowledge and experience. You have to know to who you listen and to who you speak. If they are the people who just talking based on their education, their opinion from their education, people based in their knowledge, people based in their experience, so you have to know very good. So in this video, I'm gonna to talk based on these three, based on my education, based on my experience and my background, based on the knowledge, based on the field I'm gonna to work in it. Because as I mentioned to you before, I believe that the real teacher who practice it every day. So we are practicing business and marketing and dealing and treating with people every day. So one of the most important skills I see that they should teach us in the school, as mentor Robert Kiyosaki said, is the money, the business, the financial and negotiation, psychology, how to treat with each other. And this will lead us to our main point, that is which the life is a big game, my friend. Life is a game. Let's see, there are a simple formula in the life. Whatever you wanted to do or whatever you wanted to be a specialist in, what the first phase you have to do? Number one, phase of education, learning. You have to learn that phase, right? Let's say we wanted to play a game. Let's say we want to play a game. So what we do at the first, we know the rules, we know the game, we study, we learn. After that, the phase of testing or practicing, right? After that, the phase of execution, that we got to know how to play. Now let's play to win. Number five, to win. After we know how to win, what we do, we scale it, we level it up, we play more advanced to get more higher school. This is the game you play it every day in your life. Even you are a doctor, politician, business owner, entrepreneurs, whoever you are, whatever you do, you play this game every day. Firstly, you have to learn it, then you have to practice it, then you have to execute it, then you have to win. And to know it very good, then you have to be a professional in and scale and level up. That's the main point in the life. So let's stop at the first phase, which is learning. We treat with each other generally in life with who? With a human, with animal, with everything, as we said, we interact. But generally, when I'm gonna to do a business, right now I'm speaking to you, whoever you are. Maybe you are an alien, but maybe you are a human. But whether you are a human or alien, what the first phase we talked about, yeah, we have to learn it. You have to know it. In this phase, what we're gonna do, we get info, we gain info. And this is simply in marketing also, by the way. I have learned that in marketing. In marketing, the first phase you do is getting info. You know your client very good. You know your product and your service very good. So it's the phase of the education, the phase where you gather and gain information. That's it. So before I have to treat with you, I have to know you at first. I have to study about you. I have to know your background. I have to know your past, your present. I don't judge in you externally, as we said. You just look at the sky and you see the sky is limited or the sky is closed. You just don't look at a lake and you say this lake is qualified or is good to drink from, or this is good for diving or whatever. As we said, you have to dig in deep. You have to study, you have to analyze, you have to know what's going on. So at the first biggest mistake the human they do in business or general life, that sometimes they launch a product without they know what requirement or what the needs of their client or their customer. Like how the American school said, like how the American school teaches us, you have to put your feet in your client's shoes. I have to put myself in your situation. I have to come to different perspective to can judge in you, to see how you think, what you faced, what's your problem. I have to know your problem at first. So I have to know this info to find solution. That's in business and that's in generally in life. And you play this game every day if you know or you don't know. When you want to drive a car, you have to learn about the car. You have to learn how to drive, and then you practice and then test. test, and then you take the test, and then you success, and then you execute it, you drive it already, then you win at that time. Then you're gonna to be add more skills, to be more professional, to drive more better, or to drive more better, or to drive at more advanced level. Does it make sense? See, this game you have to play it in all of your field, whatever your field. So this is what I'm gonna to talk about it in these videos. I'm gonna to mix everything I have learned in medicine, psychology, in business, in self-improve, in marketing, what I'm facing every day, what I think about it. I think about everything is going on around me, and this is what I wanted to you to think about it. So if you will know the reason, you will know why I didn't success, you will know where is the problem, you will know the solution. If you don't know the problem, if you don't know the error, if you don't know the reason, you're not gonna to figure out the solution. Does it make sense? So guys, you execute this formula, or call it whatever you call it, every day. Whatever you are, a doctor, scientist, teacher, in business. So before you deal with anyone, or you enter in any deal or negotiation in life, so first of all you have to know about the people very good. You have to gain the info, or you have to know the information correct about the topic you're gonna to speak about it. Then you're gonna to test it or practice it with them, and after that you're gonna to execute it correct. You're gonna execute it, and after that you're gonna to win whatever you're gonna to win, the negotiation, the debate, the discussion. Then you win, and after you win you're gonna to scale it or repeat it, or you're gonna to play it more advanced or more professional, to be more professional. So simply as the life, in everything you play this formula, or you execute this formula simply. So have attention and be aware, please, before you enter in negotiation or deal in business or in marketing. Before you run a campaign, you have to gain the right information, and then you have to test it, and then you evaluate it, and you analyze it, and then you win, and then you're gonna scale it or repeat, or you're gonna scale it or level it up, or you repeat it again by more advanced or more professionally. This is if you seek for success, or you're looking for success, or you want to be a successful, even generally in life. Even you execute that every day, not just only with human, with animal. If you buy a dog and you want to be him a good dog, what you do? You have to learn about him, and then you have to educate him, and then you have to practice, right? You have to test, right? You have to execute. Then we got to know each other. Let's do it. Let's play. Let's train. Right? And then he knows you very good, you know him very good. With just a look, he understands you and you understand him. Then both of you won, and then you're gonna to scale it. You're gonna to teach him more skills, more advanced. So this is one of the most important skills you have to know about it before you enter in anything generally in life. And that's simply in marketing. Simply in marketing, you have to know your client. When you gain information and you get information and you collect the right information about your client, then I'm gonna to craft, or I'm gonna to design, or I'm gonna to script the right message. Then I'm gonna to send the right message to the right people at the right time. By this way you're gonna to success. Otherwise you lose. Otherwise you lose. And you ask yourself, why I didn't success in this relation, or why I didn't success with my girlfriend? Because both of you gathering wrong information, or focus on wrong information, or you think that you know. All of us will have to learn every day, even about ourselves. The day again I repeat to you that I repeat on you, I repeat to you again. If you think that you are perfect, or the moment you believe that you are perfect and you know everything in everything, the day you're gonna to be an ignorant, the day you stamp your certificate for your ignorance. So, and generally in this life, we behave with human or to human. Like now I'm speaking to you, you are a human. So that's why you have to know the right, you have to know the people right, and you have to say the right message, or the right conversation, or the right discuss with them. You have to choose the right way at the right time to speak to them, and then you win, and then you repeat, and then you advance, and so on and so on and so on, to be a professional, or to be the best, or to be one of the successful people, or to the people love you, or to people understand you. And this is what I'm gonna doing And this is what I'm doing right now. I'm teaching people about myself, and I'm teaching people how to know themselves and to know one of the most important or the biggest reason why we don't success even in our relation as a marriage or as a family or as a friend or whatever a love relation. Why it doesn't success? Because of that, because of one simple phase, because of the first phase, know each other. If you don't know about it, you don't know to do it. Again, if you don't know it, you don't know to do it. If you don't know about it, you don't know to do it correctly. The same, if I don't know you well, I will not talk to you well. I will talk nonsense to you. I will speak maybe about business and you are thinking about mathematics or you think about science. So you have to know me, I have to know you well as well. I have to know you, you have to know me as well to can understand each other and to can be a successful. And these skills they don't teach us at school. Sometimes they separate us. And as we see and we face in this life, whatever economical crisis, whatever problem, if you're looking for and you search for any reason of problem, you will find it is misinformation or misunderstanding. So do you see a small step or small point or small formula? If you don't execute it correct, you don't reach to your goal or you don't success. Simply, I wanted to go to country, I have to choose the right way to reach there. Otherwise, I don't reach, and then we put the blame, you know the playing game, we put the blame in the society, in the world, in the universe, in the God. Why me? Why me? Why me? And we keep asking this question, why me? Because you don't know. You don't know maybe about yourself, so how you can judge in other world. And this is what the story I faced 10 days ago, last week, some of way, and I recorded the video 1 hour, but I figured out that it's just recording audio, is not recording the video. So I have been waited until I finished some of issue, and I was so busy last week until I got the chance right now to record it to tell you. I faced with one friend, he asking wrong question and he's asking wrong requirement, and he started by wrong way. He sent the wrong message to me at the wrong time to me, and by the wrong way. That's why we didn't success. I'm gonna to tell you the story in the another part with the details, with the discussion, and we discuss about it. I don't take it personally about that person that he's wrong or I'm right or I'm the best and he's bad or he's good and I'm bad or whatever. It's free to judge, and everybody is going to add value in this life. The life is gonna to be different and gonna to change, because I believe that all of us from one source and all of us who live in the same planet, is not for me to successful to create you a problem. If I create you a problem, it's gonna return back to me the problem. If I win today and totally you lose, I'm gonna lose totally one day and you win completely. So I believe in win-win system. You win, I win, that's all, because we live in the same planet, under the same sky, under the same atmosphere. So I believe in that. If we wanted to solve all of the problem, we have to face it all like a one man. And here is the way of the success, is the union, and how to be us as a union and to love each other as a human or people who live in this earth, and we interact correct, and we love the natural, and the natural love to love us, and to be successfully, because that's generally is not only in business that we have to know each other. We have to know traditional of each other. Before a country attack another, they have to know their problem. They have to know their excuse. They have to send the right negotiator, because the misinformation at the phase, as we said about it, it's lead for success and lead for disaster. See, at the war, two people, they go to negotiate, speaking or talking about two countries, and both of them, maybe they don't know each other so well. And from here, they don't success. From here, failure. From here, the disaster happen and war. Why? Let's try to change the people. Let's try to change the negotiation. Let's try to change the debate, the discussion, to try to change their perspective. I have to be at your place to can judge you or see what you see, and the same, because by this way, everyone he think himself the best, everyone he think himself the right. That's why, as I said to you, I analyze and I replay the story. It happened to me as a movie when I stay, and I remember everything. I have good memory thanks God, even I remember things since I'm 3 years old, so I remember very good. So when I'm telling a story about whatever or about whoever, and if you listen to me now, don't take it personally or to understand that I'm insulting you. Absolutely not, definitely not. I'm not talking about criticizing or something, because marketing is analytical more than theoretical, and people understand marketing and executing marketing and work in business and in marketing. They go everywhere, they see where is the opportunity, where is the strength, where is the weak point. They can create from everything other, they see it is nothing, a new opportunity, a new market. So that's marketing. So I look for my life as analytically. I look to my life by analyzing eyes. So I analyze the situation, I analyze myself, and to see where is the mistake, where is the problem, to don't repeat it again, to reach for different result. Because as we mentioned before, if you go some way, you reach some distance. If you do the same thing by the same way, you reach to the same result. If you need to change it, you have to change your mindset, you have to change yourself. That's it. I hope, does it make sense? So miss of information, it can lead for success or it can lead a disaster. Second main point we talk about it, it's the law of Maxwell, the law 19 of leadership to Maxwell, which said the right action at the wrong time is lead for a mistake. The right action, the wrong action at the wrong time will lead for a disaster. As we see, wrong people negotiate by the wrong way, and they don't know each other, and misinformation, and they attack each other. They lead for a war. They lead destiny of human. They lead destiny of countries, and how many people die or how many people can suffer depending on this negotiation, depending on this mentality, depending on this misinformation and misunderstanding, which lead to disaster. And don't think by creating a problem to you, I'm gonna success. Life is a circle. It's gonna return one day to me, I lose totally. So if you win a war, it's gonna to lose another war. So I feel it, or I see that the war is not a solution. You have to negotiate by different style. We have to gather different information. We have to set a meeting with different mentality. That's it. So guys, as we said, wrong action at wrong time lead to disaster. So, and wrong action at the right time is leading for resistance, and right action at the right time which will lead and cause success. Here where we looking for success, right at right. So you have to right information and you take it at right action to the right people at the right time, which you can reach for your result. And you can play with this formula or with this law as I play with it in everything. So I can, for example, you are going for dating or you're looking for partnership. So you have the wrong information and you talk to the right person, which will lead for resistance, that person will not accept to enter a relation with you. So right information to the wrong person is gonna to be a mistake. And this is what I did, by the way. I have speaking about business to people, they don't care about business or and I'm asking myself why. So I decided to make a video, this message to reach for the right people at the right time and the right place, through the right media or through the right place. It's the same in the marketing. The right message to the right people at the right time through the right media or digital media, which will lead you for success and win. Otherwise, as I mentioned before, you lose. So I gather wrong information and I'm gonna to meet the right person, I'm gonna to find what? Resistance. I'm gonna to gather right information wrong to the right person, it's gonna to make what? Mistake or resistance. Sorry. And if I'm wrong information and I'm wrong person to the wrong person at the wrong time, which will lead to disaster. From here it caused the war. From here it caused the disaster. From here it caused the damage. From here it caused even the fight. The people even they fight and attack each other because it's wrong information and they speak to the wrong person at the wrong time. Disaster. Try it. Speak to your mom or to speak to your wife or to speak to your boss or to your manager by wrong info at the wrong time will lead to disaster. Maybe you'll be fired, maybe you fight, maybe you beat him, and so on. And from here is happening the disaster and the damage in the life. So you have to take the right info to the right person at the right time if you're looking for success. Otherwise you lose. So, as we said, right at right, which one will take us for the right mark and for success.